Hey everybody, I wanted to do a new video and talk real quick with everybody, and I want to show you some of the stuff with the new burst, not new, but you know, the burst we've been able to do as Demo Warlocks. So I made this macro and I'll post in the comments, but it's a macro to start your one shot. I call it the one-shot macro, or I say it's B for burst. So of course this last show tooltip, and then it starts off really quick. Is I want to start with Dark Soul. So I'm going to Dark Soul into Metamorphosis, and then an Imp Swarm. Now I have a exclamation point on that Metamorphosis, so I can't switch out of that form. So if I mess up, I'll be able to just cast Imp Swarm normally. I have it on my bar, but the intention is not to mess up, but if you do, you can do it. And then the show tooltip is because I can't have it, I basically don't want that to use it when I don't have my Dark Soul up. It's a pretty big one-shot macro. And then the reset equals 120 is that way I can't use the macro unless it's up. So I'm just going to gain some Demonic Fury here because you know, I just need some Demonic Fury. I need to get a little bit angry. Of course, you're never going to really be casting Shadow Bolt. I'm only doing it because it's pretty easy to do it. And here we go. I start my burst, so Dark Soul, and just boom, there I go. And I'm off. And that's my one-shot macro. It's really casting 3 different things and putting it together with synergy, and it's very easy. Instead of clicking with your fingers, different buttons, not like with your mouse. We'd never ever click. Clicking's not cool. So just clicking these other abilities, and yeah, it's gonna give you some pretty good stuff. And of course, you want to make sure you cursive elements and get out all your damage. But yeah, we do quite a bit of damage. So that's the one-shot macro. It's not very hard to do at all. And here we go, on to the next clip. So I wanted to show you guys some dueling, and in this I actually chose this person for a reason. They're completely geared, and I'll show you my gear at the end. But they're completely geared, and I'm not. Plain as well. I have a lot of dreadful. This person has full malevolent, but it's a ret paladin, and they do very well in duels because of their bubble and lay on hands, and their good utility. So in this I'm actually using Archimonde's Vengeance, and I shouldn't be, because that isn't legitimate for Arena. Well, I guess it can be Arena or RPGs, but Metamorphosis Fury is better for it. But you know, hear about my burst, and this person's starting to melt. They're going to be bubbling very, very quickly. Yeah, there she goes. She starts bubbling, and this is where I pop my defensives too, because well, when she avenging, I pop them, and I'm getting ready to kill her, and honestly, it wasn't that hard of a duel. I imagine if I had let's see, it was a close duel, but I wasn't really going full out on it. I know I used my cooldowns, but I could have played it much better. I overlap CC there a lot. So here's the comparison. That's our gear comparison. So I have blues, and yeah, I do have a couple pieces of elite gear, but elite, you know, I don't even have my weapons for elite, and she has full malevolent. So now I'm actually looking to find another person. I'm just gonna fast forward to that clip.